Scott around the back here at McAuliffe County High School. Your final score, 84 to 55. And we're going to have Coach Miller coming over here now as we'll wait for him to get over here. We'll quickly go over some stats right quick. In that third quarter, McAuliffe County 6 of 21 for 28.5% shooting. Breathitt County 4 of 12 for 33% shooting. In the fourth quarter, Breathitt County 9 of 24 for 37.5% shooting. McAuliffe 6 of 16 for 37.5% shooting. And in the game, McAuliffe County shooting 28 of 71 for 39.4% from the field. Breathitt County 24 of 65 for 37% shooting in the ball game. Probably one area that Coach Miller not going to be pleased with, 19 of 32 from the free throw line for 59%. That's going to have to improve right there. McAuliffe County as a team shooting 63.2 coming into this ball game, but only shooting 59% tonight. They still picked up the 84-55 victory, but I'll tell you what, it could have been worse, but they missed too many free throws on the night, something they're going to have to improve on. But they have a lot of games left to improve on. They've got a lot of months left to improve on. It's something that is just you can practice and practice and practice. You need to practice on your own as well, and that's something that Coach Steve Miller will certainly have them do. And with me, joining me is Steve Miller. And Coach, congratulations on picking up the 5th victory of the season. You look pretty good at times tonight. Other times, probably the one area that was I'm sure you're not pleased with, free throw shooting, 19 of 32 for around 59%. So I'm sure something we'll talk with the girls over.
Yeah, Scott, our free throw shooting was a little bit off tonight, but the only good thing about missing that many free throws was the fact that we got to the glass and got to shoot that many free throws. But yeah, you're right about that. We've obviously got to shoot the ball better from the free throw line. But all in all, I was real pleased with our effort this evening.
Well, tell us a little bit about that ball game, or talk a little bit. You jumped out early, 23-17 after the first quarter. Held them to 7 points in the second quarter for the 41-24 advantage. Your defense really stepped up, able to double team early on Cole, and that really stopped her and Shout.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Scott. I was really pleased with our defensive effort. Since I took over coaching here last season, that's by far the best effort we've had on a half-court set. Brittany Manns played absolutely fantastic. Ashley Hall did a great job. I really think that Megan and Callaway have improved so much defensively. They looked really good tonight for us also.
I agree with that. And you came out of the half, held Breathitt County to 9 points. They were 4 of 12 shooting. You was 6 of 21. A little bit better there shooting. You know you could do. Outscored them 20-9. Came out and really took even more control in that third quarter. Outscored them in the fourth quarter as well. But I tell you what, it's hard to stop a good player. And Cole ended up with 29 points after having 8 at the half. But all of them, you can't stop a shot like her. She's big on the inside, got a sweet turnaround jumper, and that's why she's one of the top players in the state.
She's definitely not. I'm like you, Scott. She's definitely not just one of the best players in Eastern Kentucky. She's one of the top five or six players in the state. And I mean, she got 29 points, but quite a few of those came late. But I thought, all in all, we did a pretty good job on her. She really got frustrated. Is one reason she didn't score a whole lot in the first half. And we might have loosened up there a little bit in the second half. But I'll tell you what, our defensive pressure on the ball and our dribble penetration, able to stop that, is just so much better this evening.
Well, coming into the ball game, I know you're going to tell them, try to stop Cole, try to stop Shouse, Lutz. They're big on the inside, but I think that being big like that really went to your advantage because you're smaller, quicker, and I think you just tired them out there in the first half, no doubt.
When we came back out in the third quarter, I told the girls that the first 4 minutes of the third quarter, if we would run up and down the floor, that Breathitt County was wanting to quit. But if they saw us that hungry coming out in the second half, that would entice them to go ahead and quit and give up and let us go on and win the ball game, Scott.
So a big victory for you tonight. You moved to 5-0 in the season, but you got a couple of hours to be happy about it. You get back to work here when you get off the air.
Oh yeah, I'm going home. I'm going home tonight and watch some film. The biggest game, one of the biggest games on our schedule. And I usually like to say that the biggest game on the schedule is the next one we play, but everybody's had that Paintsville game circled since the season started. Everybody's looking forward to it, and I just want us to have a good crowd out tomorrow night and cheer for the girls. we're going to come out and play our tails off, and hopefully we'll be able to prevail in the end.
I tell you what, the good thing you could probably look at, you're going to face a tough Paintsville team at home, at their home. They got a dominant player down low, but it's good to go up against a player like Colette Cole to get the feel of what you're going to go up against Gerald tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that, Scott. We're going to take the same philosophy tomorrow night. We're going to try to slow Gerald down, but at the same time, if we can limit her touches like we did Cole in the first half tonight, that should lead to some success for us going on in the second half. And we really got to stick to our game plan. I think we have to try to wear Paintsville down also. We got to run up and down the floor and use our speed, quickness, and pushing the basketball to our best advantage.
Coach, you had some balanced scoring once again. 5 players in double figures, and a big game by Ashley Hall off the bench, I think, gave you that big spark there in the first half. Our first quarter especially came up off the bench with 11, but balanced scoring, really unselfish throughout the ball game, really unselfish the whole season, and since you've been here at head coach, so something you got to be proud of with that.
I'm telling you, Ashley Hall is amazing. I mean, she's gifted in a lot of ways, but she really gets it done through hard work. She gets in there and puts her nose down, works hard and grinds it out, and she just brings a facet to our team that people just can't deal with. They're not used to somebody getting in there, getting steals, getting rebounds, stick backs, and just playing their hind end off. And I think that she basically gets the other girls kind of revved up and ready to go when they come off the bench.
And she's accepted that role as the sixth man. Coming off the bench, you got some stars in front of her. She's just buying her time because she's going to be, without a doubt, one of the stars in the future, no doubt.
Oh, you can say that again. Me and Ashley had a long talk before the season started, and she knows that she could start for basically any team in the region, but we really need her to come off the bench and provide that spark for our basketball team, and I think that's more beneficial than her actually starting the game, because eventually she ends up logging in just as many minutes as the kids that start.
Well, Coach, we've talked here, and not much else you can say about the game, but congratulations, and to let you go on and get home, because you've got some work to do to get ready for Paintsville tomorrow night.
Well, we're going to try to come out and put a good effort on the floor, and like I said a few minutes ago, to kind of reiterate what I'd already said, we're just going to go out and play hard, and hopefully good things will happen for this basketball team.
Well, you've had some big games. Would you think this would probably be one of the most rounded games you've had this season? I mean, to be able to come out and jump on a very talented team?
This is probably the best game all in all that we've played since last year. I mean, we didn't play this well at any time last year, not for 4 quarters, I don't think.
Well, Coach, we congratulate you on moving to 5-0, and got a big matchup tomorrow night with Paintsville, and I just got to hope for a big crowd down there. And that gym don't hold a whole lot of people, and if they show up like they did at the 15th regional tournament, it might be a little crowded down home.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. I'd like to encourage everybody to come out and watch our basketball team tomorrow night. You may want to wear short sleeves. It may be cold outside, but I'm sure that gym will be piping hot tomorrow night.
Well, Coach, good luck to you, and we'll talk to you tomorrow and before the Paintsville matchup.
Thanks, Scott.
That's Coach Steve Miller of the Magoffin County Lady Hornets on his victory, 84-55 over the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats. We're going to take this quick timeout, come back with the final individual stats right after this.